Hi, this is Donna Smith Bellinger, and I have feedback for you from a couple of burning sales questions this week. Thank you all so much for submitting. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. This time we're going to get a little bit deeper into the actual sales process. So for those of you who are into that, you're in the right place. I've got a couple of people who reached out and said, I have these one-to-one or follow-up meetings that seem to last an hour. One person, bless their heart, said they spent an hour and a half with someone with no real results from the conversation. And if you're having meetings that are not turning into business opportunities, let's talk about that quickly. When you attend an event and you schedule that meeting after the meet, you've heard me say that before. When you sit down with them, one of the first things you should make sure that you understand is what prompted them to schedule this meeting with you. And you just ask, hey, I'm so glad to meet you. What was it that prompted you to decide to request a meeting with me? Or what prompted you to accept my invitation, for a cup of coffee and a conversation? This will give you the opportunity to determine if this is just a glad to get to know you 20-minute chit chat, or if this is a real business opportunity. If they say to you, oh, you seemed interesting, you seemed friendly, that kind of I don't really know anybody there, you were the only one who invited me, okay, fine. This is a glad to get to know you kind of a thing, and you can do a bit of probing, but it is not going to be, it's possibly not going to be revenue generating. All right, at least not in the right now. As you cultivate the relationship, yeah, you're going to have more meetings with that person. You're going to invite them to go to events with you, or they'll invite you. If you like them that much, you'll get to know them a little bit better. But this is not going to be a make it rain kind of a conversation. All right. If they say, there's something about your business that I wanted to discuss, or I wanted to find out more about your business, ding, 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 ding. All right. Now we know that we need to start asking some probing questions. This is where you start to get into trouble. Don't ask closed-in questions. Donna, what's a closed question? Glad you asked. Yes or no answers. Okay, you don't ask them questions that have a yes or no. The objective is to pull as much information as you can out of that conversation. So I'm going to give you a few examples. If it's about their business, ask them, well, what are your current goals? What are your current goals? Okay, terrific. And then what are some of the specific things that are stopping you from getting to those goals? And if one of those specific things happens to be what you're offering or what someone that you feel comfortable referring offers, then that's a ding, ding, ding situation. And it could be anything. It could be, short budget, not enough people on the staff, low on resources, just flat out of ideas. I'm trying everything and it's not working. Now you have a starting point. Some other questions you might want to try. What is the current situation and what have you already tried? All right, both of those require a full answer. Out of the things that you've already tried, what did you not like about that experience? Very important, because you want to make sure you don't want to put your foot in the same thing. Also extremely important, please ask them, who's going to be making the final decision? If we're able to come up with something, who makes the decision on whether or not it goes forward? You need to know if you're talking to the decision maker and who the real decision maker is. And also, if they're just a part of a team, or if it's a family and, the couple has to make the decisions together, what have you, then you want to find out how you will be evaluating your options. What options are you looking at and what's going to be the deciding factor? Again, none of these questions were, well, yeah, well, no, kind of a thing. So probe. It's so key so that when you have that meeting, You know exactly when to make your ask, you know how to serve them best, and you can build a relationship along the way. We'll talk some more about that in the future. This is Donna Smith Bellinger, your Business Revenue Accelerator, and check in with me next week when I answer some more of your burning sales questions.